what's going on with the BlackRock ETF. I'm sure everyone's heard about it, but really, what's the key? Why is that helping so much? It's not the ETF, folks. That has little to no impact overall in the near term. It's a sentiment change, and that is going to be key. It's Gary Gensler, the SEC, giving the nod to BlackRock, in my opinion, to say, okay, throw the crypto community a bone. And just again, think about all the crackdowns they've done, the amount of money that people have lost on altcoins. And again, we know that Bitcoin's not a security. Gary Gensler, the SEC, has said that. So that means ultimately that they're throwing a bone to the crypto community, saying, all right, we'll give you guys this one. We'll do a spot ETF. Now, it hasn't been approved. So don't get me wrong. There's always a small chance that it doesn't get approved. But, you have BlackRock with what, $11 trillion under management with ties to the U.S. government like this. You can't tell me that after everything that the SEC did a week or two ago, and then this news hits, you can't tell me that there's not some sort of collusion there between the SEC and BlackRock. BlackRock, you can't tell me, didn't go to the SEC and said, hey, we want to do this. Will you back us? Will you let this happen? In my opinion, they said, yes, we will let this happen. Now, if we go to the charts, getting right into the charts here, guys. So we see Bitcoin had a down-sloping trend line. It came into this key support just below 25,000. Upsloping trend line, flat top right here. We came up, we broke out. Here, as we were coming down, I was short Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay? Now, Ethereum, if we know, and I went over this chart last time, look at this pivot point. Look at what we hit. Right when we got there, I sent out the alert, the trade signal to exit your short. Take profits right there on Ethereum because the chart alerted me to do that. What I did in addition, I said, you know what, I'm going to hold Bitcoin on the short side. By the way, we're in the money on that short from about 30, just under 30,000. And the idea was here is that we take some of the profits on the short off the table to kind of put those in our pocket. Pocket that stuff. Always try to pocket some profits. Then turn around and say, okay, if the crypto market continues to deteriorate, Bitcoin can likely come down more. Now, Bitcoin hasn't done that, so I'm looking on a retrace from this breakout to probably exit my short on Bitcoin. All right, so again, just going back to it, we have a clear breakout short term. Now, please understand, I am a short-term swing trader. This has nothing to do with my long or medium-term analysis. My medium-term analysis still says that Bitcoin is very vulnerable, especially as long as it doesn't get through this key 30,000 level, 30,500 level on the charts. Okay, so again, yes, it's a good little move short term. I do think we could retest 30,500, but as long as that doesn't break, Bitcoin remains extremely vulnerable and in a progressive bear market. All right, now again, the reason why I say that is not that the regulation clarity that is coming isn't going to be good for crypto or Bitcoin. That will be a good factor. So let's quickly go back to Bitcoin. I want to just show you guys again a couple things. I'm going to look at a couple alts because I want to finish out what Verified Investing crypto members that I was guiding did ultimately. So again, we're still short Bitcoin, but still in the money. But again, I am looking to exit that short for a small gain on a retrace. We should retrace back into the 27,000 range. All right, now what I did was when we saw the altcoin bust a week ago or a week and a half ago, what I did was I said, okay, listen, we're starting to see key technical levels. So here's a chart of Cardano. Let me get rid of these other trend lines, right? So Cardano was coming down and it hit a double bottom, okay? So again, let me erase that. So double bottom on the chart is a potential support. Look at that. So what I did was I picked up some Cardano, I picked up Solana, I picked up Polygon, which is Matic, with investors in Verified Investing crypto. And sure enough, while we haven't seen a big bounce, we have started to see a move up on this. Now yesterday, check this out guys, look at this. So we picked up Solana, and Solana yesterday went up to this trend line. Look at this. Look at how perfect that parallel line. So this is what we call a retrace to the scene of the crime, by the way. It's a fantastic retrace here. So here was your breakdown below this trend line. Here's your retrace to the scene of the crime. So what did I end up doing there? We ended up exiting at a technical level the Solana long position. We made 10% basically in 3-4 days. 10% gain, boom, lock it in. And that's the key, folks, is that you never want to get hung up on being a bull or a bear. Like there are so many maxis like, oh, I'm only going to ever go long this, or I'm only going to ever go do this. Or I mean, heck, you have people out there that are big names that are like, oh, Bitcoin is crap and it's never going to be anything and it's going to be the next big bust. I don't believe any of that. And frankly, I don't care. Like I literally don't care. You want to tell me where Bitcoin is in 2 years from now? I couldn't care less. All I care about is where it's going when it hits a technical level that it should do something and where it's going to be a week or two later. That's it. Now, do I think there's a need in our economy for Bitcoin? Yes, I do.